Hey Pisces, something unexpected is happening around you, a rumor is spreading, and it might feel like everything you've built is being questioned. It's not easy when something so out of your control starts affecting your peace, especially when you value harmony and understanding. But here's the thing, this situation doesn't have to shake you. In fact, it could be a powerful moment of growth if you lean into the strengths that make you uniquely Pisces, your deep intuition, your boundless compassion, and your natural ability to heal from within. Instead of letting this rumor unravel you, what if you used it to deepen your self-awareness? By trusting your inner voice and staying grounded in your truth, you can navigate this challenge with grace. It's not about reacting to every whisper, it's about holding your ground, protecting your energy, and choosing how you want to respond. Let's explore how you can transform this moment into an opportunity for strength and self-discovery. As the rumor continues to spread around you, Pisces, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the emotional storm it creates. When something challenges your integrity or the way others perceive you, it can feel like a personal attack. But remember, rumors often have no solid foundation, they thrive on misinformation and confusion. The best thing you can do in these moments is to trust your intuition, which is one of your greatest strengths. Instead of getting swept up in the whirlwind of emotions, take a step back and listen to your inner voice. Your Pisces instincts will guide you through this. This is where your natural ability to see the deeper truth comes into play, allowing you to rise above the confusion. What's also important to recognize is that you don't need to immediately react to every word being spoken. While it might feel like an urgent need to clear your name, Pisces, your true power lies in how you choose to respond. As a water sign, your emotions run deep, and it's easy to get caught up in the tide of external energy. However, you have an innate ability to process and understand your emotions, and this can help you remain calm, even in the face of this turbulence. Rather than rushing to fix everything, take this moment to observe and reflect. Use your emotional intelligence to understand how this rumor is affecting you, and more importantly, why it's impacting you so deeply. You are someone who deeply values peace and harmony. Your compassionate nature makes you want to soothe others, to heal the wounds of the world. But in situations like these, where external forces seem to be attacking your character, it's essential to remember that your first priority should be your own emotional well-being. Instead of trying to fix everything immediately, take a moment to honor yourself. Pisces, this is the time to nurture your own spirit and protect your energy. You don't need to take on everyone else's emotions, and especially not the weight of a rumor that doesn't reflect who you truly are. Set boundaries with your own feelings, and gently remind yourself that you don't need to carry the weight of this situation alone. As you go through this process, it's natural for your mind to race with questions. How did this rumor start? Who is behind it? Why are they saying these things? While it's tempting to dive into this investigation, it's important to remember that sometimes the best way to deal with a situation like this is to let it unfold naturally. Pisces, you are naturally curious, and your instincts might push you to uncover every detail. However, the energy surrounding rumors is often elusive and rooted in emotion rather than fact. Instead of chasing every thread of the rumor, focus your energy inward. Reconnect with yourself, with what truly matters to you, and trust that the truth will come to light in its own time. At the same time, use this moment as an opportunity for personal growth. As a Pisces, you have an incredible capacity for self-reflection and healing. This situation, while painful, can be an opportunity to strengthen your emotional resilience and gain deeper insights into your boundaries and what you truly need to feel at peace. Take this time to reflect on what's important to you, on the values that define your character. This isn't about justifying yourself to anyone else, it's about reaffirming your own truth. The energy of the rumor may try to distort how you see yourself, but your inner strength and clarity will help you navigate through the uncertainty. It's also helpful to remember that you don't have to do this alone. Pisces, you are incredibly empathetic, and sometimes you may take on the burdens of others without even realizing it. But there is no shame in reaching out for support, especially when dealing with emotional turbulence like this. Sometimes, simply talking to a trusted friend or a mentor can provide clarity and ease the weight of the situation. Sharing your experience can give you new perspectives and allow you to process the emotional charge of the rumor. You don't need to carry it all on your own. Allow those who truly understand you to offer their guidance and support. As you continue to navigate through this period, it's essential to keep your focus on what brings you peace. The external noise can be loud, and the rumor may continue to resurface in conversations around you. But by focusing on your own peace of mind, you protect yourself from the emotional turbulence that these situations can bring. Engage in activities that ground you, whether it's spending time by the water, immersing yourself in your creative pursuits, or simply taking time to rest and recharge. Your emotional well-being should be your top priority. And maintaining healthy boundaries with both the situation and others is key. Through all of this, Pisces, it's important to remember that the core of who you are cannot be shaken by external forces. The truth of your character and your authenticity will always shine through, no matter what anyone else may say. By staying grounded in your truth and trusting in your intuition, you show the world that no rumor or misunderstanding can alter your essence. You are a force of compassion, strength, and resilience, and while this rumor may cause ripples in the water, it cannot change the depth of your being. The universe has a way of bringing clarity, and in time, the situation will naturally resolve itself, leaving you with even greater wisdom and understanding. By the end of this experience, you'll likely find that not only have you weathered the storm, but you have emerged from it with a renewed sense of inner peace. The lessons you've learned along the way will serve you in every area of your life. As a Pisces, you already possess the ability to heal, to listen, and to understand. This experience simply adds another layer to your emotional intelligence, and it reinforces your ability to move through life with compassion and strength. You will continue to grow from this challenge, and your natural empathy will only deepen as you face the ups and downs of life. So as the rumor fades away, and the energy around you settles, remember that you have everything you need to rise above it. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, and trust that your path is always guided by love, compassion, and inner wisdom. You are a force of healing, Pisces, and nothing can change that. As the rumor begins to circulate, it's easy for Pisces to feel overwhelmed by the emotional charge that surrounds it. The intensity of the situation can feel like an emotional tsunami, sweeping through everything and leaving them in its wake. Pisces, by nature, are deeply connected to their emotions and the emotions of others, making them particularly vulnerable when a rumor starts to question their integrity or the way others perceive them. It's a challenging situation, no doubt, but it's also a moment where Pisces can reconnect with the deep well of emotional strength they carry within. At times like this, the tendency may be to withdraw inwardly, seeking solace in solitude or in the comfort of their own thoughts. But it's essential to recognize that while it's natural to retreat and process internally, there is also immense power in how Pisces choose to respond to this challenge. The first step in navigating this tumultuous emotional landscape is to acknowledge the feeling of being unsettled. Recognizing the emotional reaction for what it is, a natural, human response to a challenge that has been thrust into their personal space. Pisces have a rare ability to feel deeply. But this emotional connection can also cloud their judgment and make it difficult to see the situation from a clear, logical perspective. This is where the importance of emotional clarity comes into play. Pisces are ruled by Neptune, the planet of intuition, dreams, and illusions. Their natural intuition is their greatest gift, allowing them to perceive things beyond the surface and often see the deeper truth behind appearances. It's important for Pisces to tap into this intuitive wisdom at this moment. Instead of becoming swept up in the drama or getting entangled in trying to figure out who said what and why. The real strength for Pisces lies in slowing down, quieting the mind, and allowing their intuition to guide them. When a rumor starts to take root, there's often an emotional undertone, perhaps fear, jealousy, or misunderstanding, that is contributing to the spread of false information. Pisces, with their deep emotional empathy, are uniquely positioned to understand the subtle currents of energy at play. In moments like this, Pisces should rely on their ability to read between the lines, to see the unspoken truth that may be buried beneath the surface of what's being said. While others may be caught up in the whirlwind of gossip, Pisces can pause, take a step back, and tune into the deeper emotions that are at play. Trusting their intuition during these moments can offer invaluable insight, helping them not only understand the roots of the rumor but also giving them the clarity to know how to proceed. It's easy to get caught up in external emotions, but Pisces possess the ability to return to their center, where they can make choices that reflect their inner peace and sense of self. This, however, doesn't mean ignoring the emotional impact of the rumor. For Pisces, the pain of a rumor can run deep because they are so connected to their own emotional landscape. It's crucial for Pisces to give themselves permission to feel hurt, confused, or upset without judgment. These emotions are valid and part of the process of healing and understanding. Pisces have a tendency to put others' feelings before their own, to absorb the pain of the world around them, but during moments like this, it's essential for them to prioritize their own emotional needs. While their natural instinct may be to help or soothe others, they must first recognize their own emotions and allow themselves the time and space to process the feelings that come up. Pisces also have a unique relationship with boundaries, often allowing their compassion to extend to others to the point where they neglect their own needs. In dealing with a rumor, it's important for Pisces to protect their emotional energy. Rumors, by nature, are disruptive, and their energy can easily bleed into every aspect of life. Protecting one's boundaries doesn't just mean physical space, it also means emotional boundaries. Pisces should be mindful of how much of their energy they are allowing the situation to consume. It's perfectly acceptable to say no to conversations or situations that bring more emotional turmoil than healing. Setting boundaries can be empowering for Pisces, allowing them to reclaim their energy and protect themselves from the emotional drain that often accompanies rumors. In addition to emotional boundaries, there is the question of personal boundaries with others. For Pisces, who have a natural inclination to empathize and see the best in people, it can be difficult to understand why someone would spread false information. But part of Pisces' strength lies in their ability to set limits, not just with others, but also with themselves. They don't need to engage with everyone who perpetuates the rumor or feels the need to explain every aspect of their life. Pisces are allowed to choose when and how they want to address these situations. Sometimes, the best approach is to let the rumor fade naturally, without giving it any more energy than it deserves. There is wisdom in not confronting every issue head-on, but instead choosing to rise above, demonstrating through actions rather than words that their true character cannot be swayed by misinformation. As Pisces continue to navigate the emotional landscape of this situation, it's essential to remember that they are in control of their response. Rumors, while impactful, cannot define them unless they allow them to. The emotional power Pisces possess is immense, and by tapping into this, they can transform a potentially negative situation into one of personal empowerment. What starts as a moment of vulnerability can turn into an opportunity for strength, growth, and self-reflection. Pisces can take this moment to reaffirm their sense of self, to remember who they are beyond the noise of the world around them. It is through this reaffirmation of self that they can step into a more empowered version of themselves, one that is confident in their worth and unshaken by the opinions of others. Ultimately, the healing process is not about erasing the rumor or silencing the voices that perpetuate it. Instead, it is about coming to terms with the situation, processing the emotions it stirs, and then releasing what no longer serves them. This is where Pisces' innate ability to let go comes into play. Once they have processed their emotions and reflected on their true worth, they can release the hold the rumor has on them, freeing themselves from its grip. This is a process of emotional purification, where Pisces clear away the debris of other people's judgments and return to their true selves. This practice of letting go allows them to move forward, not only unaffected by the rumor but also stronger and more deeply rooted in their own truth. As the situation fades into the past, Pisces will find that they have gained new wisdom and insight from the experience. They have faced the emotional upheaval of a rumor and emerged from it more confident in their emotional resilience. This experience is a reminder that while external challenges may shake them, their internal world remains a wellspring of strength and clarity. The rumor may have threatened their peace, but it has also shown them the importance of emotional boundaries, self-reflection, and the power of letting go. It is through these lessons that Pisces can continue to grow, developing an even stronger sense of self and a deeper understanding of their own worth. They are, after all, the ultimate healers, not just of others, but of themselves. As the rumor begins to take root, Pisces, it's only natural to feel a sense of discomfort. Your emotional nature runs deep, and when your integrity is questioned, even subtly, it can stir the very essence of your being. You may find yourself torn between wanting to protect your reputation and feeling overwhelmed by the emotional weight of the situation. However, instead of rushing to clear your name or react out of frustration, this is the perfect time to slow down and reconnect with your inner peace. You have always had an intuitive understanding of the emotions around you. And now, it's time to lean into that wisdom. The challenge you face now isn't just about dealing with the surface-level gossip or misunderstanding, it's about uncovering the deeper layers of why this situation is affecting you so profoundly. This period offers you the rare opportunity to engage in deep self-reflection, allowing you to explore the emotional triggers that a rumor brings up. Are there parts of yourself that feel insecure or misunderstood? Is there a fear that the rumor is misrepresenting who you are or what you stand for? These are questions that, when answered, offer insight into your true self. They allow you to understand what this rumor is truly challenging within you. Instead of focusing solely on the external chaos, turn inward to address the emotional depth it stirs within you. By doing so, you not only heal from the situation but also strengthen your emotional resilience. While it may be tempting to react impulsively and confront the source of the rumor head-on, this is not always the most effective way to regain control. Pisces, you have a unique ability to sense the energy in a situation, often perceiving what is left unsaid. This sensitivity, though a gift, can sometimes lead you to absorb others' emotions more than you should, especially when it comes to your own. In times like these, it's essential to preserve your energy and avoid getting drawn into the emotional whirlpool that others are creating. Instead of engaging directly with the gossip, take a step back. You are in control of how much of the situation you allow to influence you. By withdrawing from the drama, you regain your sense of calm. And you give yourself the space to process your emotions from a place of clarity, not reaction. This act of emotional withdrawal doesn't mean avoidance, it means taking the time to recalibrate and prioritize your well-being. There's another layer to this experience that Pisces often find themselves navigating: the challenge of staying true to themselves when their reputation is on the line. As a Pisces, you are a natural empath, driven by a deep sense of compassion and care for others. You may find that the emotional toll of a rumor doesn't just affect you, it affects those around you as well. You may even feel inclined to protect others from the fallout, to shield them from the discomfort that the rumor brings. However, in doing so, you may lose sight of your own needs. It's important to remember that your emotional health matters too. By setting boundaries, you not only protect yourself from the emotional drain of the situation but also create the space needed to remain emotionally balanced. In order to care for others effectively, you must first care for yourself. This is not selfishness, it's self-preservation. It allows you to regain your strength and clarity, ensuring that you can act with compassion toward others without sacrificing your own peace. A big part of healing through this experience, Pisces, is learning to navigate the emotional currents within you. You are naturally introspective, always seeking deeper meaning in life and relationships. This situation is no different. As you process the rumor, consider what this experience is teaching you about your own emotional patterns. Are there old wounds being triggered by this situation? Perhaps past experiences with misunderstandings or betrayal are surfacing, and the current rumor is forcing you to revisit these emotions. This is the opportunity to heal those old wounds, to release the emotional baggage that may have been holding you back. Pisces, you are highly intuitive, and you have the ability to sense these emotional undercurrents. By acknowledging and addressing them, you free yourself from the weight of past pain, allowing yourself to move forward with a greater sense of emotional freedom. Additionally, this experience invites you to reconnect with your inner source of strength. While it's easy to get lost in the noise and chaos surrounding a rumor, Pisces, you have the unique ability to find peace in the storm. Your strength lies not in how you react to external forces but in your ability to rise above them with grace. By focusing on what is within your control, your actions, your choices, your emotional responses, you can navigate this situation with the poise that is innate to you. You have always known how to adapt, to flow with life's currents. This situation, though disruptive, is just another opportunity for you to flex your adaptability and resilience. Embrace the stillness within you, and allow it to guide you as you respond to the situation with thoughtfulness and emotional clarity. It's also worth acknowledging that, while the rumor may cause temporary disruption, it can also serve as a mirror, reflecting aspects of yourself that you may not have fully realized. This experience can be a moment of growth, where you gain a deeper understanding of your emotional boundaries, your relationship to external validation, and your capacity for self-love. As a Pisces, you may be prone to placing the needs of others before your own, often seeking validation from the outside world. This rumor, though painful, can help you realize that your self-worth is not determined by others' opinions. You are worthy of love, respect, and trust, regardless of what others may say. This lesson, while difficult, can ultimately help you strengthen your sense of self and allow you to move through life with greater emotional maturity and resilience. As you continue to process the emotions surrounding this rumor, Pisces, it's important to take moments for yourself, moments of solitude where you can reconnect with your inner world. You have a profound connection to your intuition, and by tuning into it, you can find the answers you seek. The answers are already within you, it's just a matter of quieting the noise long enough to hear them. Whether it's through creative expression, meditation, or simply spending time in nature, these quiet moments are essential for your healing process. As you spend time nurturing your spirit, you will find that the emotional charge surrounding the rumor begins to dissipate. The situation will no longer have the power to drain you, and you will emerge stronger, more centered, and with a deeper understanding of your emotional landscape. In navigating this rumor, you also realize the importance of communication, clear, honest, and thoughtful communication. Pisces, you may be hesitant to speak up or address the rumor directly, but doing so can bring clarity to the situation. You don't need to explain yourself to everyone, but expressing your truth in a calm and composed manner can help to clear up any misunderstandings. This is not about defending yourself against accusations, but rather about expressing your feelings in a way that is aligned with your truth. By communicating openly, you allow others to see the real you, and you help dissolve the illusion that the rumor has created. Your ability to communicate from the heart is a powerful tool in creating understanding and restoring balance to your emotional world. As the rumor fades, Pisces, you may find that not only have you grown emotionally but that you've also deepened your relationship with yourself. The strength that comes from navigating this experience will serve you in future challenges. You've learned how to protect your energy, set emotional boundaries, and remain grounded in your truth. Most importantly, you've learned that you don't need external validation to know your worth. This experience has shown you just how strong and resilient you are, and it will continue to guide you as you move forward on your journey. As you continue to process this situation, Pisces, it's important to recognize that this challenge offers an opportunity for growth in ways that might not be immediately clear. Often, when we face external challenges such as rumors, the energy surrounding them can trigger deep, hidden emotions, old wounds, insecurities, or fears. But rather than seeing this as something purely negative, consider it as an invitation to address these layers within yourself. While the rumor may be unsettling, it brings forward the opportunity to heal, and this process of self-reflection and growth can allow you to develop an even deeper connection to your true self. During moments like these, it's not uncommon for Pisces to feel vulnerable, as they are naturally sensitive to both their emotions and the energy of others. It's easy to absorb the weight of what's being said, and to internalize those perceptions, even though they are not reflective of your true character. But this is where the magic of introspection comes in. Instead of diving into the external chaos, this moment is a chance for you to go inward and connect with your heart, your truth, and your essence. What is the rumor stirring within you? What part of you is being called to heal or acknowledge something that's perhaps been buried beneath the surface? You have the incredible gift of being able to see deeper into situations and people, Pisces, and this can help you uncover the source of the emotional stirrings within you. It's easy to be swept away by the energy of a rumor. But by holding space for yourself and taking the time to reflect on your own emotional response, you can unlock new levels of awareness. These emotional triggers are teaching you something about yourself. Perhaps there's an old fear of being misunderstood or of not being appreciated for your true nature. Understanding what these emotions reveal can be incredibly healing and empowering. Rather than getting lost in defending yourself, take the opportunity to ask yourself, why does this affect me so deeply, and what part of myself needs to be acknowledged and nurtured? What makes you truly resilient, Pisces, is your ability to embrace your vulnerability and transform it into strength. This situation, as challenging as it is, can help you become even more grounded in your authenticity. By acknowledging the emotions that the rumor stirs up, you open yourself to a deeper understanding of your own personal boundaries. As a Pisces, it's easy to give freely of your energy and love. But this moment reminds you that it's just as important to protect your inner peace. You don't have to engage with every energy around you. You have the power to choose what you allow into your emotional space. And this moment is about reclaiming that power. This isn't about shutting out the world, but rather creating a balanced space where you can both engage compassionately and protect your own emotional health. The power to protect your peace lies in knowing when to step back. You don't need to engage with every person who perpetuates the rumor, nor do you need to try to correct every falsehood. Sometimes, the strongest response is silence. Let the rumor lose its energy by not feeding it with more emotion. In doing so, you show that you are above the chaos, and that your emotional stability cannot be easily shaken by external forces. When you stop feeding into the drama, you make it clear that you are not defined by the opinions of others. This is your time to shine your light even brighter, Pisces, by staying calm and centered in your own truth. This doesn't mean that you ignore the situation altogether, but rather that you allow yourself to observe it from a place of emotional clarity. When you separate yourself from the noise, you give yourself the space to heal and reclaim your energy. This is about finding balance between engagement and detachment. There's a tremendous strength in not reacting impulsively to what's being said about you. By pausing and reflecting, you give yourself the opportunity to respond thoughtfully, which is ultimately far more powerful than a knee-jerk reaction. At this point, Pisces, you've likely gained more clarity on what this situation is truly revealing about your inner world. While the external drama may have stirred up difficult emotions, the real opportunity here lies in the self-awareness and growth that can come from it. You're learning how to set emotional boundaries more effectively, how to prioritize your peace, and how to trust your inner wisdom to guide you through life's challenges. These lessons, though tough, are part of your emotional evolution. You are strengthening your ability to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace, resilience, and emotional intelligence. As the situation begins to subside, you'll likely notice that the impact of the rumor lessens significantly. When you've remained steady, rooted in your truth, and detached from the energy of gossip, the rumor naturally loses its power over you. It's important to remember that no matter how much someone tries to misrepresent or distort your image, they cannot touch your essence. You know who you are, and you hold the power to choose how you let others perceive you. You're learning that true strength is not about fighting every battle, but about standing firm in your own identity and allowing your actions to speak for themselves. By now, you've come through the emotional intensity of the rumor, and you've used this experience as a stepping stone to further empower yourself. You've not only demonstrated your emotional resilience, but you've also strengthened your boundaries, trust in your intuition, and ability to protect your peace. This situation, though challenging, has provided you with a deeper understanding of how you handle conflict and adversity. Moving forward, you'll be able to navigate similar situations with even greater ease, knowing that your true power lies in your emotional awareness and inner strength. Through this process, Pisces, you will have refined your understanding of your emotional boundaries and your capacity for self-care. You'll carry forward the lessons learned from this experience, how to trust your intuition, how to preserve your peace, and how to stand in your truth no matter the noise around you. The situation has ultimately strengthened your connection to yourself and your ability to lead with compassion and emotional wisdom. You have emerged not only unscathed but empowered by this challenge. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others who might find it helpful, and subscribe for more content on navigating life's challenges with grace. I'd love to hear your thoughts. How have you dealt with rumors or difficult situations? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Take care, Pisces, and always remember, your strength lies in your ability to trust yourself and protect your peace.